fit into that, as opposed to, hey, this is what I'm about. You can take it or leave it. Now I
Do you
wouldn't
feel like there's a lot
press
of
it.
guys out there who what's really holding them back is the fear of rejection or the fear of failure?
Mhm.
When like my and look, I'm not going to say I'm a very confident dude, I'm not going to say I'm Casanova here, but like early on in my teen years, a lot of my insecurities when it came to like asking a girl out was just like the fear of her saying no.
Right.
So
Yeah.
then like I never asked her out. And guess what happens when you don't ask people out? You never get into a relationship, you never get laid.
Right. You're giving
Like,
yourself a big fat no. I mean,
yeah,
you've rejected yourself for her. You did her a favor.
100%. And you don't even and then it's not just the girl. You don't get better. You
Right.
don't improve as a person. You don't try
Exactly.
new things. You don't put yourself out of your comfort zone. And these are
100%.
like things like I believe we talked about before, exposure therapy. If you're
Hmm.
so afraid of like failure or people saying no, and not just in dating, it's going to reflect in other parts of your life. You will not have the confidence to start a business. You won't have the discipline or adventurous thing to like go to new countries, like exercising, all these things. It's I feel like it's a very big problem. And because like this channel is geared towards millennials and even
Hmm.
maybe Gen Z, I feel like it's a big problem in my generation where we're just like so afraid of failure. So we're not like doing anything
Yeah.
to improve. We're just staying in our comfort zones where some of us aren't even leaving our houses.
Right.
And then like life is just flying by and then we bitch on the internet, like
My
in
wife,
subreddits
my
and
wife
stuff like
was
that.
telling me, like just a couple of weeks ago, that she saw this article online about, Gen Zers not going to restaurants because of menu anxiety, like not being able to pick something on a menu. you know
What the
and
fuck?
of course that's not everybody, you know what I mean, like, but it is interesting that there would even be an article like that, so yeah, you're right. But here's the problem. It's the framing of the thought about the rejection. Okay, so for instance, if you're, and it's normal, by the way, to be anxious about approaching, to be a little bit nervous, like that's normal, like anybody who's like, yo, I'm never nervous, I don't care, I'm not, like, okay, like, all right. But the thing is that what you are suggesting is, when she says no to you, that it's a commentary on who you are as an individual. What does she really know, man? She doesn't know you. She doesn't know what you're about. All she knows is that there's a guy standing in front of her, and she doesn't even know your name. Like, this guy walked up, started talking to me. That's it. That's all she knows. And conversely, you don't know anything about her. So okay, she rejects you. Fine. It's not a commentary on you as a person. It's a commentary on what you're doing. It's not who you are, it's what you're doing, you know? And so if you did it a different way, if you did it a more strategic way, if you did it a way that is a little bit more calibrated, or a little, or, just a different technique or a different strategy or something like that, to start a conversation, it might go completely different. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
instead of owning it and suggesting, like, oh, well, I walked up to this girl and she shot me down, I'm a loser, da, 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 da. It's like, no, man, you just did it wrong. That's all. That's it. You know, if you start doing it, and even if, like, you do it the quote unquote right way, you're still going to get rejected from, I mean, like, nobody bats 1,000, but
Yeah.
still, your success rate is going to be significantly higher, you know, than if you walk up to two girls a year and they shoot you down because you have no type of social graces or communicative skills because you never practice it. And you know what I mean? Like, so it's about what you're doing. It's not about who you are as a person. And that's what
Mhm.
guys internalize. And that's a huge problem, you know?